Okay, hello. We're doing an unboxing slash mukbang. I had to go buy some canvas today for my final. And I'm sitting in this like really cute little park in the West Village. I've literally never seen it before, but it's like right next to two streets. So it's probably gonna be like super fucking loud. And I was gonna walk all the way to Wash. Baby, I started sweating, started like hyperventilating. I was like, I need to find somewhere. And then I just found this like, it's so secluded. I've never seen this before. It's really small, so I low-key hope nobody comes in, but maybe they'll be freaked. If somebody comes in, I'm still gonna record, so maybe they'll be like freaked out and leave. But yeah, so we're doing, let's see what we have. Ooh. Yes, girl. Today was my last day of one of my classes, which was like one of my really good classes, so I was really sad about it. And then I needed to go to get this canvas for my class tomorrow, so I was like, and like whenever I have shit like that, I always like kind of treat myself to dinner, and I also knew that I didn't really have anything at home, so this is about to be bomb. And then when I was at Blick, I got these little motherfuckers, so we'll do those as like our little sweet treat. Oh my god, my bev is in the bag that y'all propped up on. I'll show you. Literally popped up on my purse. Okay, you're not gonna mind. You'll be here for a second. But the lighting in here, beautiful, baby. I'm also probably gonna try and like accentuate my voice and speak really loudly. Use my theater voice. Because I'm like, this sound that's going on outside. Oh wait, maybe I can like, hold on. Maybe I can like kind of like find a way to get you closer to me. There's a blind box. Okay, this is better anyways, because you're closer to me. God, I really fucking hope it's not too loud. Anyways, I don't know, I wanted to make this video because it's literally so loud. Oh my god. Okay, it's fine. I can use Premiere AI to edit that out because I'm a little art student and I know Premiere. But yes, hello. Also, okay, Bev. I feel like that goes well with sushi, like some sparkling water. But yeah, I wanted to make this video because I don't know, like, because I don't give a fuck. Like, I've like always wanted to make videos, I guess, which is probably why I became like a photographer, videographer. I don't know. And I think talking videos are really fun, especially like when you're cleaning around the house and stuff. And I'm no like Aristotle or nothing, but I have things to say, okay? I fucking have shit to say. Like, I like think things that are important, okay? You see, like, also sushi, my sushi gotta be doused in fucking soy sauce. Okay. I'm gonna just eat this piece as a sashimi, just to give it a shot. Mid, but I don't care, because it's even mid sushi is low-key so scrumptious. Some wasabi on that bitch. Hello. So good. But yeah, it was like, I don't know. Something I was like thinking about recently is like, I feel like it's probably because I'm consuming way too much media and stuff, but I like moved to New York when I was 18, freshly out of high school, and I just think like I wasn't sometimes I actually am like, was college like the right choice for me? because I am so like lonely here. I live in the biggest city in the world. Well, probably not the biggest, but like, you know, and I feel so alone here. Like, I don't really feel like I fit in. And there was just, oh, actually, you know what? I know what inspired this again. It was this article that was kind of popping off just about like how New York has changed, and it used to be this like cultural institution for artists, for misfits, for people who didn't feel like they had a community to come here and build one. But because of, you know, that was the mantra for so long, and those people, you know, grew up and had children, and those children live here, and like, you know, being an artist is cool now and all this stuff, that New York doesn't exist anymore. And I remember when I was a freshman, I had this teacher, and she said that. She was like, the New York that I lived in when I was your age is just not, it's not a place anymore. Like, oh, thank God, there's no soy sauce packet. Like, she just like would always say that. And I always felt like really like, what are you talking about? Like, how can a city change? But now, like, living here for the past 3 years, and I've lived here for 3 years, and I'm still like, I still only have like a few friends. Like, I find it so difficult as like an adult to make friends, and like, I feel I don't know. And I feel like with social media and stuff, there's this whole like the it girl, like the hot girl, like the girl who goes out all the time, the girl who like does this, does that. And I'm like, yeah, like I do that and stuff, and I really enjoy like going out and going clubbing and stuff, but I don't really have like a lot of friends. Oh my God, there's a rat. I'm not scared by rats either, so okay. I'm also like in nature, so like obviously, but yeah, like I just don't like, I just, ooh, hello, but yeah, I just like don't feel like I fit in. Like, it's just not for me, and sometimes I really regret my decision moving here. And I feel like I'm just like talking like whatever, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. And I feel like there's just like this huge loneliness epidemic for our generation, and like I feel like everyone constantly talks about it, like, oh, I'm so lonely, I'm so lonely, I'm so lonely, and then it's just like, I don't know, like, I guess I'm the problem too, because I should be saying that, where I'm like, I don't have a lot of friends, I don't have a lot of and then like, I guess I'm like not actively trying. But it's kind of hard to try, especially in a place like this, because everyone feels so like whoop-de-doo. Do you know what I mean? Like, everybody feels so whoop-de-doo about. And I love that people have like a lot of confidence and stuff, but then for me, I'm like, I know I can be kind of intimidating, but like some of the people are just like, wow. Or and also some people are just like genuinely rude. Like, actually rude. But I don't know. And also like, oh, also what I wanted to touch on too. Okay, so I guess like, yeah, so the whole idea of like loneliness, and like, I don't think moving to New York was the right path for me. I 100% regret it. But I will say one thing, like, it just taught me so much about myself. I feel like at the age of 21, I know myself well. Like, I don't know. I feel like she's your pages right now. Like, just talking. Like, no, I'm not even gonna edit this either. But yeah, and I don't know. Online, I feel like I see a lot of people talk about it. Like, oh, I'm lonely. I still feel like I'm so alone in that feeling. I don't know. I feel like also, like, another thing I've noticed that might contribute to that factor is that, like, I do have, like, a lot of amazing people in my life. Like, I have a great group of friends back in California, and, like, I text them all the time, every day. My best friend lives in Washington, D.C. You know, my boyfriend lives here with me, and I'm extremely grateful for that. So I guess I'm not, like, lonely, but I have people that I share, like, my life with, and that I love to share my life with. I just feel like it's that thing where it's like, it's this idea that makes you feel lonely because you have to, like, perform that you're this, like, we're networked and, like, in touch, like, the cool person. You're the cool girl. You're the cool girl. You're the cool girl who has a lot of friends. When in reality, it's all just a performance. Like, that whole thing is just performing. Did I just work through my own issues? Low-key. Wait, this is awesome. I low-key feel so much better after saying all that stuff. I feel like I said nothing and everything. But probably just need to get off social media and shit. Maybe this will be my new tea. But yeah, it's just like this whole performance of life, like, and I get so, like, socially drained so fast. Like, I just was in class, not even a super long class, maybe like a 3-hour class, but it's, you know, I go to an art school, so it's very social. Like, you talk a lot in class, you talk a lot to your classmates, and I just come back from that so socially drained. And I think it's because, like, and maybe that's also why I feel lonely in those relationships, because I'm performing. Wasabi, bro. Damn. But it's because I'm just performing, you know? Like, I feel like in the moment, obviously, I feel as though I'm being myself, but in actuality, I'm probably not. You know, because I'm the type of person where it's like, if I make you laugh, then I feel better about myself, right? So I'm always trying to have a conversation, trying to connect, trying to do all these things, but I think to others, they would say I'm really charismatic and outgoing, but I think I'm actually quite introverted. And I feel like my whole life I've just been performing as somebody I'm not, because I think being like that make people like you more. Can you tell I don't have a therapist right now? But yeah, I don't. I normally do, but when I went to college, my therapist and I tried to keep doing Zoom, and it just wasn't really like for me. So I didn't do it. I need to like see someone physically and like talk to them. You know what I mean? But yeah, sorry. I feel like I said a whole lot of nothing. But that was good. That felt really good to get that out and like talk about that. Damn. Yeah, that felt really good. Honest and real. The sushi was delish too. But yeah. I guess, and maybe that's not like true for everywhere, but it's definitely true, I feel like, for the culture like of New York to be like this like ultra connected person that everybody loves you and cherishes you and that you're outgoing, eccentric, funny. But that's not really like accurate, and like not everyone can be like that. And so in the sense I don't fit that stereotype, I feel as though like I don't fit in. I don't know, it's such a hard battle, because on the other hand, like, I'm so grateful for the people I do have in my life, even though it's definitely quality over quantity. But sometimes I just like wish that I had that friend group, that I had that like friend group and we did these things and we did those things, and like I don't have that. And like that's fine, I guess, but sometimes it sucks. Anyways. Should we open a Miffy? Should open my Miffy blind box. Okay. Honestly, all of them are so cute. Like, I'm not gonna be upset with anyone, but I think the pool one, just for like literally like spatial reasons, like I feel like laying it flat. I have cats, so like I feel like this one would be like they would let less like fuck that one up. I low-key do not want that jump rope. I do not want that jump rope. Okay. So I should throw in my trash too. Oh, it's big. Oh my gosh. I think I got the pool. I did. Wait, that's so awesome. That's what I wanted. Fuck yeah. Boy. Yes. Yes, boy. Boy, that is so fucking cute. Oh my god. Yes, I'm actually so happy. I wasn't expecting it to be this big. Bro, that is so awesome. Cute. Okay, that makes me so happy. Yay. Okay. You're in fact sitting on my other blind box, but I'll get it in a second. I was not expecting this park to be this poppin'. Alright, because when I came in, there's like nobody. That's fine though. That's fine though. Here, I'll open the other one. Okay. So this is Space Cats. So cute. I'll show you all of them. I really want this one because it looks like Daft Punk. But honestly, they're all so cute too. It's the same thing as the Miffy, like it's a Miffy, so like of course I'm gonna be happy. Like that's the key with blind boxes, like get the ones that like you low-key fuck with all of them, then you'll never be unhappy. Yeah, I've been watching so many blind box videos and I don't know why, I'm just like low-key into them too. They're so cute and like it's so fun to like be like, ooh, what am I gonna get? I feel like they used to be really popular when I was little too, like Hello Kitty Sanrio ones, but now they're just kind of like everybody's into them, which I think is fun. Ooh. Oh, I actually don't really like this one that much. They're big, dude. They're like, comparison, this is my head, they're really fucking big. I guess because I'm used to like the Sony Angels. Okay, Loki's a lot of this. Aw, hell nah. A rat just like scurried right next to me. That's okay. Damn, I actually don't really like this one that much. That's okay. It's really cute though. I'll give it to my roommate maybe. She'll like it. Okay, cute. Slay. We love our little blind box, guys. Should try and take a thumbnail. I literally feel like Trisha Paytas, where it's like I just eating, recording, and saying like a whole lot of nothing. But that actually felt so good for me. So like, if you don't like it, you can fucking close out that video, bitch. I'm good. But cute. I love my little guys. Yeah, that was really that was like weirdly healing. Also, like I've never made one of these videos before, so I don't really know how that went. Felt good though. So whatever. I'm excited. I think I'm gonna start making like little YouTube videos like this, just like, I don't know, like no editing, just like real raw. I recently have fallen in love with Vanilla Mace, and she's like my idol, and she just like, I watched like an interview of her, and she just said like, she was just like, I just wanted to make videos, so I just started. And I was like, that's so fun, and like, why can't anyone just make videos? Like, bring old YouTube like this back, where you just hit record and just start saying whatever, like just talking. Yeah, and I hope like that like made you feel better. I feel like my thoughts weren't processed very well, so maybe should have journaled a little bit. Maybe should have had some plot points to hit. Damn, that fucking bus loud as hell. But yeah, hopefully that if you're in the same position where you're like feeling really lonely in your 20s and lost, just know that you are not alone in that feeling. And I feel that way, and I feel alone. So hopefully everyone says, oh, like everyone goes through it, but sometimes it's so engulfing, and it feels so like, it just reminds me of like when I was depressed when I was 13, like when it's just like it feels so engulfing and you feel so alone, but in actuality you're really not. And a lot of people, you know, go through these feelings. I'm just like extremely grateful for the privileges that I have, and like the people that I've met in my life. And you know, maybe this isn't the right place for me, and that's why I'm struggling to make as many connections here, which I take as a good sign, because I'm leaving in a year. I'm graduating. So honestly, I'm lonely, but I'm happy. But I'm not lonely. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard because you say these things, like I say these things like I'm lonely, but I'm not lonely. I just want that performance. I want to perform. And when I'm the real and raw, and I'm no longer performing, and I'm not thinking about the performance, I feel great. It took a long time to get to that conclusion. yeah, it's a beautiful day in New York City. Beautiful park, beautiful girl. I'll show my outfit before I leave. But yeah, it's a 20-minute long video, so. Wearing these cute little capris and these shoes. And this cute little top. My hair. And I'm also wearing a little orange jacket, but it's kind of hot right now, so I took it off. Alright. Nice to meet you. And you'll probably see me again. Hopefully. I'm about to go get a sweet treat and then go back to my apartment.